What if the biggest villain of the MCU isn't Kang, but someone even smarter? What if Scarlet Witch didn't die, but became the ultimate weapon? And what if Secret Wars starts because Dr. Doom tricked the Avengers into destroying themselves? Today, we dive deep into one of the wildest theories ever in MCU. How Dr. Doom secretly manipulates Wanda Maximoff to beat the Avengers in Doomsday, trigger the collapse of the multiverse, and rise as the God Emperor of Battleworld. And we also discuss the Secret Wars theories. Stick around because the end of the MCU as we know it might just start right here. Before we start, please support with like and subscribe. Comment your thoughts after watching. Let's get started. Our theory starts in darkness, beneath the jagged ruins of Mount Wundagore. The air is thick with dust, the ground scorched from a battle that shook reality. Wanda Maximoff lies buried under rubble, her body bruised, her mind shattered. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness left us believing she was gone, crushed under the weight of her own choices. But Wanda is no ordinary woman. She's the Scarlet Witch, a Nexus being whose power can rewrite the rules of existence. And she's alive barely. Her heart beats, but it's heavy with guilt. She sees flashes of her sons, Billy and Tommy, their laughter fading like echoes. She remembers the Darkhold's corruption, the lives she took, the worlds she broke chasing a dream that slipped through her fingers. Wanda is lost, consumed by a grief so deep it threatens to swallow her whole. She's at her weakest, her most vulnerable. And that's exactly when he finds her. Victor Von Doom, the ruler of Latveria, has been watching from the shadows. In the comics, Doom is a genius who blends science and sorcery like an alchemist forging destiny. The MCU hasn't introduced him yet, but picture this. A man whose intellect rivals Tony Stark's, whose magical prowess challenges Doctor Strange's, and whose ambition dwarfs them both. Doom has been studying the multiverse, tracking its fractures. Since Loki's TVA fell apart and Kang's dynasty began to crumble, he's felt the ripples of Wanda's chaos magic, seen the scars she left on reality. To him, she's not a villain or a hero. She's a key. Using Latverian sorcery, Doom locates Wanda beneath the rubble. His technology, infused with mystic runes, pulls her free. When her eyes flutter open, she sees a figure kneeling beside her. His voice, smooth and commanding. "You've lost everything," he says, "but I can give it back." Wanda, dazed and desperate, listens. Doom doesn't threaten or coerce. He offers hope. He speaks of her boys, of a reality where they're real, permanent, hers. He paints a picture of a world without pain, where she's not a monster, but a mother. And Wanda, her mind fractured, clings to his words like a lifeline. In the comics, Doom has manipulated Wanda before. In Children's Crusade, he exploited her vulnerabilities, bending her power to his will. This is no different. He poses as her savior, but every word is calculated. He knows her chaos magic is the strongest force in the multiverse, capable of reshaping existence, and he intends to wield it. Doom brings Wanda to Latveria, his fortress, a labyrinth of steel and stone. Here, he reveals his plan not as a conqueror, but as a partner. He shows her fragments of the Darkhold, salvaged from Wundagore's ruins. The book's pages pulse with forbidden knowledge, whispering spells that could anchor her children to this reality. But the Darkhold alone isn't enough. Doom unveils his own creation, a machine humming with multiversal energy, its circuits etched with arcane symbols. He calls it a bridge, a way to reach her boys across dimensions. In truth, it's a weapon designed to amplify Wanda's magic and tear open the walls between universes. Wanda hesitates. She's not naive. She knows power comes at a cost. But Doom is relentless. He shows her visions, illusions of Billy and Tommy, calling for her, trapped in collapsing realities. The multiverse is dying, he tells her. Only you can save them. Her grief, her guilt, her love, they cloud her judgment. She agrees to help, unaware she's stepping into a trap. Together, they begin. Wanda channels her chaos magic into Doom's machine, her hands glowing scarlet as reality trembles. The air cracks like glass. Portals flicker open, revealing glimpses of other Earth's cities burning, skies falling. Doom's eyes gleam behind his mask. He's not just opening doors, he's breaking them down. Wanda's power, unbound and amplified, rips through the multiverse's fabric. Timelines collide. Universes bleed into one another. This is an incursion, a catastrophic merging of realities, like the one Clea warned Doctor Strange about. But where Strange saw danger, Doom sees opportunity. The MCU has been building to this. Loki showed us the multiverse splintering. Multiverse of Madness hinted at incursions. Doom isn't causing the chaos, he's weaponizing it. Wanda, lost in her need to save her sons, doesn't see the destruction she's unleashing. She believes she's fixing reality, not breaking it. But the multiverse is screaming, and the heroes of Earth hear it. Across the globe, the Avengers assemble. Sam Wilson, now Captain America, grips his shield, his face etched with determination. Doctor Strange portals in, his cloak billowing, sensing a disturbance beyond anything he's faced. Captain Marvel streaks through the sky, her fists blazing. Spider-Man swings into the fray, his quips masking his fear. They're joined by others, Shang-Chi, Shuri, maybe even a reluctant Hulk. This isn't the team that fought Thanos. They're fractured, untested, but they're all Earth has. The multiversal bleed is impossible to ignore. Skies turn crimson. Cities flicker, replaced by alien landscapes before snapping back. Strange recognizes Wanda's magic, but senses something darker behind it. This isn't just her, he warns. Someone's pulling the strings. The Avengers track the chaos to Latveria, where Doom's fortress looms like a monolith. They storm its gates, expecting a fight. What they find is worse. Wanda confronts them, her eyes glowing with pain and rage. You can't take them from me again, she cries. She thinks the Avengers are here to stop her from saving her boys. Strange tries to reason with her, his voice steady but urgent. Wanda, you're tearing reality apart. Spider-Man, ever the heart of the team, pleads with her, remembering how he lost May, how he knows grief. You're not alone, he says. We can help you. But Wanda's too far gone. Doom's lies have rooted deep. She lashes out, her magic a tidal wave of destruction. The battle is brutal. Wanda's power overwhelms them. Captain Marvel's photon blasts scatter like Shang-Chi's rings falter. Strange holds his own, weaving spells to counter hers, but even he's pushed to his limits. It's a rematch from a Multiverse of Madness, but this time, Wanda's not holding back. Spider-Man tries to reach her humanity, dodging her attacks, talking about loss and redemption. For a moment, Her eyes soften, but Doom's influence snaps her back. The cost is devastating. Vision, rebuilt but fragile, joins the fight, hoping to save the woman he loves. Wanda, seeing him, hesitates, then lashes out in anguish, believing he's another illusion. Her magic tears through him, and this time, there's no Mind Stone to bring him back. Vision falls, his body crumbling. His last words a whisper of her name. Other heroes don't make it either. Ant-Man, caught in a collapsing portal, vanishes. Hawkeye, ever the human among gods, sacrifices himself to save a teammate. The Avengers are breaking, and the multiverse is breaking with them. Doom watches from his throne room, his machine drinking in the chaos. Wanda's magic has done its work. The multiverse is collapsing, its energies pooling into a single point. This is his moment. In the comics, during Secret Wars, 2015, Doom stole the power of the Beyonders, godlike beings who shaped reality. The MCU's version is no less ambitious. As universes crash together, Doom siphons their essence, his armor glowing with stolen divinity. He betrays Wanda, casting her aside, not as a partner, but as a tool. "You served your purpose," he says, his voice cold. Wanda, realizing she's been used, collapses, her mind fracturing further. With the multiverse in ruins, Doom acts. He reshapes the fragments, shards of Earth's timelines, realities, into a single world. Battleworld. It's a planet stitched together from broken universes. Each piece, a domain ruled by his will. One corner holds the wastelands of Old Man Logan's future. Another pulses with Deadpool's chaotic energy. There's a city where the X-Men fight for survival. Another where Spider-Men from different realities stand side by side. Doom sits at the center, his throne built from the bones of collapsed dimensions. His armor enchanted with godlike power. He's no longer just a man. He's the God Emperor of Battleworld. Wanda, broken but still powerful, kneels at his side. Doom has twisted her mind, binding her loyalty with lies and magic. She's his enforcer, his empress of chaos, her scarlet energy, raining destruction on anyone who defies him. The woman who once fought for her family is gone, replaced by a weapon in Doom's arsenal. It's a tragedy that cuts deep. Wanda's story has always been about love and loss, and now she's lost herself. But hope isn't dead. Across Battleworld, heroes survive, scattered like embers in the dark. The Avengers, battered but unbroken, regroup. Sam Wilson rallies them, his shield a symbol of defiance. "We don't quit," he says, his voice steady. "Not now, not ever." Dr. Strange, haunted by his failure to save Wanda, searches for a way to undo Doom's work. Captain Marvel burns with resolve, her power a beacon in the chaos. They're not alone. Battleworld is a patchwork of realities, and it's drawn heroes from every corner of the multiverse. The Fantastic Four, led by Reed Richards, emerge from their own universe, their minds sharp and their bonds unbreakable. Reed, Doom's eternal rival, sees through Battleworld's design, recognizing Victor's handiwork. The X-Men, pulled from Fox's timeline, fight in their own domain. Wolverine's claws flashing, Storm's lightning cracking the sky. Deadpool, ever the wild card, carves his way through Doom's forces, cracking jokes while breaking the fourth wall. And then there's Spider-Man, not just Tom Holland's Peter Parker, but Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire, too. Their web-slinging, a reminder of what it means to keep fighting. These heroes form a rebellion, united by a single goal: dethrone Doom and save what's left of reality. But it's not just about strength. Battleworld is Doom's creation, its rules bent to his will. To defeat him, they need strategy, sacrifice, and maybe a miracle. Enter a new player, a variant of Kang, perhaps Iron Lad, a younger, less corrupted version of the Conqueror. In the comics, Iron Lad was a hero who defied his own destiny. Here, he could be the key to unraveling Doom's empire. His knowledge of time and timelines, a weapon against Battleworld's chaos. The rebellion grows, but so does the stakes. Doom's enforcers, led by Wanda, strike without mercy. Entire domains fall, their heroes erased. Wanda's chaos magic is unstoppable, her grief weaponized against her own allies. The rebels need a leader, someone to match Doom's intellect and Wanda's power. Reed Richards steps up, his mind racing to find a flaw in Battleworld's design. But even he knows this fight will cost everything. As Secret Wars begins, the multiverse hangs by a thread. The rebels launch their assault, a desperate charge against Doom's stronghold. Sam Wilson leads the ground forces, his shield gleaming as he inspires courage in the face of despair. The Spider-Men swing into battle, their teamwork a dance of hope and heartbreak. Deadpool, Wolverine, and the X-Men carve a path, their raw power shaking Battleworld's foundations. Strange and Captain Marvel unleash their full might, tearing through Doom's defenses. At the heart of it all, Wanda faces her former friends. Strange tries one last time to reach her, his spells clashing with her hexes. "This isn't you," he pleads. "You're stronger than this." For a moment, doubt flickers in her eyes. But Doom's hold is too strong. The battle rages and losses mount. Heroes fall, their realities fading with them. Then in the climax, a ghost returns. Tony Stark, or a variant of him, steps onto the battlefield. Not the Tony we lost in Endgame, but a different Iron Man. His armor scarred from battles across dimensions. His presence shifts the tide, his genius rivaling Doom's, his sacrifice echoing the one that saved Earth before. "Let's finish this," he says, his repulsors glowing. The rebels rally behind him, their hope reignited. Doom descends from his throne, his power absolute. He's no longer human, he's a force of nature, his will shaping reality itself. The final fight is cataclysmic. Reed outsmarts Doom's strategies. Strange counters his magic, and Tony's tech pushes back his defenses. But it's Wanda who holds the key. If the rebels can break Doom's hold on her, her chaos magic could undo Battleworld, maybe even reboot the multiverse. The cost will be immense. Not everyone will survive. Some realities will be lost forever. But the MCU has always been about heroes who fight, even when the odds are impossible. This is their stand, not just for Earth, but for every world, every story, every dream. And so the story ends where it began, in chaos, but with a spark of hope. Doom's plan to rule all existence hinges on Wanda, but her heart, buried beneath grief and manipulation, might be the one thing he can't control. Avengers, Doomsday, and Secret Wars are coming, confirmed for Phase 6, and this theory fits the MCU's roadmap like a glove. The Fantastic Four are on their way, incursions are looming, and the multiverse is crumbling. Doom and Wanda could be the catalyst, their tragedy, and ambition reshaping Marvel's future. So what do you think? Could Doctor Doom secretly be the true villain behind Avengers: Secret Wars? Could Wanda's love for her family doom the entire multiverse? And most importantly, can anyone actually stop Doom once he becomes a god? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this wild ride, smash that like button, subscribe for more epic MCU theories, and share this video with your Marvel squad.